We're going to do a webhooks today. My previous video about webhooks was rather messy, to say the least. And to clear things up, I'll just do this until I make a mistake, which is quite easy to do, believe me. So, you're in game, and you also have your server, your Discord. So, let's start with the Discord because you need both. So first of all, you create your category. I've created a category called Server Webhooks, and I will add a channel here, and we will start with admin commands. I've all called them admin commands. You can call it what you like. This will show you what an admin or all admins are doing on the server that's yours. So we'll create the channel, and it's just here. Do your permissions for this. Make sure it's only for the admins. Come down to integrations. Here we have no webhooks and no channels followed. We're looking at webhooks. I'm not going to give you a thing about Discord. We're just going to click this here. It says create webhook. We do that, and it creates a webhook. It gives it a name. It's called Captain Hook. Doesn't matter what it's called really. We open that up, and we find there's this button here. It's called Copy Webhook URL. Make sure you can give it a different name if you want. Here, you can rename it, give it a picture. Make sure you're in the correct channel. Copy the URL and come back into game. The time of day is getting a bit on, so let's bring up a date, a better daytime hour. Makes it a little brighter, so we'll close that. It'll pop in a second. Don't like the dark. So here we're going to look for webhooks in your VPP Admin Tools. You can have it simplified, or you can have more details. The choice is yours. We'll do one. So we're looking for admin activity. We select it because that's the channel we're creating. And we're going to give it a name here, and I'm going to call it admin abuse. We copied the URL already, so we'll Control V, paste it straight in there. Can't right click and choose paste, so you have to Control V. Once that's done, there's a button here. Fill both these in. Select the log you want to transmit, and create new. I did. Why are you being awkward? Did that. Admin, activity log, URL. Save change. There we are. Okay, admin abuse. Well, we've got an airdrop coming in. So let's just bring up our admin tools, and I'll tell you what, let's just go HHH. And let's have a look at our channel. If we've done it right, we should get admin. There we are. Webhook is called admin abuse, remember? It just says activity. And here, because that was an admin command, creating the webhook was an admin command. And then the teleport, which is that there, I did the H across the room. So that works. That's fine. Now comes the fun bit, creating another webhook. Now this is where, for some reason, I keep having problems because I can't create a new webhook. Okay, only one thing to do. That is to leave the server. Let's leave the server. We'll assume that there's a problem there. I don't think it's a server problem. Let's go back into the server and have a look. Open up the admin tools. Open up Webhooks. And there we are. The create new is here. This seems to be tied. Yes, I know. Okay, I'll type in player leave join. Now they've stopped howling. Player leave join. I've still got this copied in my clipboard, so I just need to make sure I select the correct thing. Make new. Save. There we go. Now, what we'll do, go back to our nothing now, leave the server, exit, and we'll see what happens. And there we go. So, initiated disconnect, left the server. There is a bug at the moment. I think that as of today, that is the 12th of December 2022, the join function not working. Ah, it is. Okay, it's fixed. Well done. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look at our thing. What else we've got? We've done join leave. We've done admin death log. Select this. Kill death. Player kill death, I'll call it that. Okay, so come up here. We create a new channel. Text. I'm going to call this skill feed. Easiest. Maybe not. Where death report. Create channel. Let's call it player death report. Okay, so into edit, down to integration, you've done your permissions, etc., etc. Create the webhook, put the webhook, copy the webhook, come back to game, paste it in here. We've got a thing, we've got a name, and we've selected death log. Click create new, choose save. There we are. It was me, I was bugged out. Okay, it's working now by the looks of things. Had to relog. Strange. So, so this is the death log we just did. So escape out, that's come back. We've done the admin commands, that's going to thing. Join leave, that works. Death report. Okay, death report. Oh, this is the fun bit. God mode off. 11. Let us commit suicide. There. I think that did it. Yes, that did it. Okay, tab out. Let's have a look. Yep, that works. Wonderful. And now I get to respawn. I think I need a cup of tea after that suicide. So the earlier thing where The only thing where it wasn't working properly, where I was trying to create new logs, was purely because of the way I'd logged in. So if it doesn't work for you, just relog, try again. It's not the server. The server's fine. It's the player. So yeah, so there we go. That's learned something there. If at first you don't succeed, relog. Let us teleport back to our location, which was a bunker. Body bag is here. Let us go over here. Take shirt off. Put my clothes in my shirt. Put that on the floor. Interesting. Delete that because I don't need it. Come to my body bag. Gun, jacket, trousers, hat, boots, dog tag. See how many times I've killed myself. Gloves, glasses. Why do I have dog tags? It makes life easier to know, especially for an admin. It's a nice mod. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice mod. I quite like it because it shows what the body was for an admin. Is important, and a player comes up to the body bag. They don't need to touch anything. They just mouse over it, and they can say, "Oh, another player died here. Admin, it was such and such." If there's no dog tag, it's much more difficult for admin to find out who it was, unless you go to the player death report. In the player death report, you just need location. So you copy this bit, copy that, set that to 0, set the middle bit to 0, and you teleport there. You know who it was, you know where it was. Once you get to the grave or the tombstone or whatever, you can confirm that where you're standing is where such and such died. That's why a death report on Discord is quite important. You can find out whose body is laying at your feet. Unless you've got dog tags. If you've got dog tags, you can find that out as well. It makes life so much easier. Especially if you've got lots of dead bodies laying around, like somebody's been doing a massacre. Oh, look, there's a hunting. So there we go. Let's try another. Let's try another webhook. I talk too much, and it's working nicely now. If that button doesn't show up, relog. Okay. So we've done admin abuse, fairly join, death. Let's have a look. Death log's done. Admin activity, hit damage. Yep, let's do the hit damage one. But select there. Um, mouse over. Damage, hit, report. You can call it what you like. Doesn't really matter. So, and now we need to go back to our Discord. Create a new channel. Player, hit, report. I'll just call it that. You can call it what you like. This will be, let's see, who needs to see these webhooks? Admins? Players? Admins mostly for these. These logs are mostly for admin stuff. So let's create a webhook. Look at the webhook, copy the webhook. Paste the webhook. Create new. Save changes. Done. If the button doesn't show properly, relog. So let's say I punched the wall. Did anything happen? No. So what do I need to do? I need to put my God mode on. I've got to go outside. I don't want to go outside, but I have to. I need a zombie to beat me. Beat me up. Beat me up, that is. Right, okay. Let's get some health case I need to find something to bite me. When you want a zombie, there's none around. Have a look around. Bring up ESP. Features, toggle. Let's go over to the meow. Okay. Okay. I'm in God mode. They can't hurt me. God mode off for a second. Ow, ow. Okay, God mode back on. It's self heal because we just wanted to see. Yep, we've got some hits there. Yep. And let's see. Hit by infected. Hit my right leg. Hit my torso. You can see how much damage they're doing. Wonderful. That works. Thank you, Mr. Zombies. That'll be quite enough. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. Invisible. They can't see me. They can't interact with me. There we go. Remember this in your options control keybinds. Find overlays there. Oh dear. I have to wait for the overlay for the airdrop to go away so I can get my keybinds. Time for a cup of tea, I think. Ah. Okay, so in keybinds, I have changed my God mode and my invisibility to numpad number 2 and 9. And yeah, so just check your numpad. I've got copy clipboard on numpad as well. J for self heal, but it's up to you how you do your keybinds. But just God mode and invisibility very important. Once you're invisible, you can run around. Where are all the zombies gone? They've run away. Once you're invisible, you can go up to a zombie and beat the hell out of him, and he won't react. So if there's, he won't react to you, but he gets upset. um, so when you're doing your admin stuff, have visibility and God mode on. Save you a lot of time and effort, especially if you're tracking cheaters. So anyway, we've got to we've done our webhooks so far. So we've got admin abuse, join, leave, death, and hit report. So server status logs. Have a look at this. We should do them all, shall we? Another one. Another one. We're actually going to give this a proper name now. Server status report. Just create channel. Go to integrations. Create webhook. Look at webhook. Copy webhook. Server status. Paste webhook. Create new. Save changes. Choose yes. Server status. Every 60 seconds there'll be a report. So let's have a look at server status. Let's watch what happens. What does server status do? Oh, dear. Now, here's the fun bit. Most servers will be using some form of chat, um, and that will be scan and chat, etc. If you don't have these chat channel mods, if you do not have the chat channel mods on your server, in Webhooks, you can actually have chat displayed as well. But who doesn't have a chat mod is the thing. The chat mod is something different. Very similar in the fact that it uses webhooks. So let's just make sure we've got that one done. Join, leave, hit damage, activity, death, simplified message format. Not going to worry about that for the moment. So that's it as far as the webhooks is concerned. As far as Discord, as far as transmitting chat to your server, you will need a mod. Okay, let's first of all let's create a channel. Put server chat. Create the channel, and we're going to put this in a new category. Server chat. Main server chat. Laris. Because oh oh hello, you opened the door finally. Another reason to be invisible. Delete you. Yes, you got to be careful. Open doors. Well, you're not safe. Yeah, invisible mode. Very handy. That's that zombie I was beating up earlier, was it? Anyway, okay, so back to our thing. So we're going to drag this into our. This one will be available for the server webhooks. At these mostly commands, join, leave, death reports, hit reports, and status report will all be um, mostly for admins. The server chat can be for players because there is no chat history in DayZ. So you'd need to make sure that there's some way of somebody going, oh, I said. You can come to your Discord and use Discord for that. In order to do that, as I said, most players, most servers have scanner, global chat, everything, and all this bottom left. So you're going to need a mod, a Discord mod. There are Discord mods out there. I'm going to try and find it. I have a Discord mod. It's called Discord Chat. Let's go there. 1st of April. Looks like an April Fool's. It works. It's minuscule. It is just a simple script. Very, very simple. It's server side only. Server folder. And in your profiles or config, you will find the folder called Discord Chat. And this is the config. And it's quite simple. What you need is, once you've got Discord Chat running on your server, I'll show it again. There's the ID number of it there. That's called Discord Chat. Mr. T's 101's workshop. Once added and run, it'll create the folder called Discord Chat in profiles or configs. Open up the config. In the config, it'll look very similar to this, but I've got my data. So, as I deleted my previous one, that's what you'll find. You can make sure these are all checked. So this is what you've got. So what we need to do we need to get your Discord stuff. Now, you don't need to be in server for this, but I'm just gonna sit there and let it do its thing. Okay, we'll come back to here. Go to your Discord. Yeah. We need the webhook. So get your Discord up, create your webhook. Same. Copy the webhook for your the correct channel. That's created, copied. Come back to your config. Just paste it as a complete line here. You'll see it fades out in here. Don't worry about that. We need only two things. We need an ID and a token. Now the ID, let's just highlight this. Let's just come down here. Come along. Keep your mouse over this. We return there. We can see it better. We return there. Delete this because we don't need that. All we need are the 2 bits from the thing. The first thing is the ID number. So take the ID number and we put the ID number in there. We take this string of letters and numbers, and this is your token. And we need to make sure we get the whole thing. And we paste the token in here. And that's it. You don't need to add the URL. Save that. When the server is restarted, this will take effect. And we'll have to do that. So let's restart the server. For me, it's very simple. I just bring up this and I close that. Done. Because it's on my computer, I can do this sort of thing much easier than if you're on a hosting server. You have to shut the server down just to get this to work, because it has to. It's part of the boot up process that the JSON activates it. So here we've got server chat. The server is shut down. We need to boot the server, and so we'll just press the button here. As this is on my computer here, it's much easier. Make sure it's booting up nicely. Okay, right. So let's find our Steam, DayZ. Go back into game. So we've done the server file, the config, Discord, chat. As it's server side, you don't need to worry about players having to download this. Server side only. It's only you need to worry about, and the size of it, 5 kilobytes. It's nothing. There's no point putting it into repack. You can if you repack it, I suppose, if there's permission there for it. Does he say anything about repacks on his thing? No, but can I repack? Doesn't work with expansion. That's one thing. It doesn't work with expansion. So you'll have to find a different way of doing that. In the meantime, the server has activated. So we need to close DayZ launcher because I need to open up. Oh, there's an update. Wonder what that was. Let's try playing the game. Oh, whilst I was talking, there was an update. So let's find the server. As the server's on my computer, so you just click and be done with it. I don't have to worry about booting players off. It's just I only run the server when I need it. So you'll never see that. You'll see it. You'll see it Discord, in DayZ launcher or somewhere. It's whitelisted. You can't join it. It's only for me for doing things like this. If I wanted to play a server, I would probably go with OVH and have a dedicated server out there. OVH, that's Oscar Victor Hotel, is the company name. Paid servers much safer for public use, but as I'm not public, this does me quite nicely. So just wait to join the server. I wonder what that update was. Curious now. Probably some update I've yet to find out. Well, doesn't affect me. Admin tools on, God mode on, visibility on. So the oh, there's a cow out here. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's in the building. He's right above me. Anyway, as I said before, invisibility mode saves you a lot of aggro. Let's turn off the things. So, type something. ID high. That's in scanner. Let's have a look at our server chat. And there we have ID high. That was global. ID ho. And that is direct. So let's have a look at that. And it labels it as hi ho. So that is your server chat. Hopefully that explains it all. I'm wandering way too long on this video. That's it. So if at first you don't succeed, relog to your server to do most of the things. Discord chat is quite easy, as you saw. Download Discord, put it server side, run the server. The folder is created in the profiles config folder. Go in there, open up the Discord config.xml JSON. Edit it, add your ID number and token. Don't need the URL stuff that goes with it, like URL Discord, blah blah blah, HTTP. Don't need that. Just those two little bits of information dragged off. You can use Notepad. You don't need to use Notepad++. Any tool, just to edit that file, save it back, restart the server, and your chat's running. That's as much as you do. As I said, invisible mode will save a lot of headaches from zombies whilst you're messing about doing this. Check your key bindings, and I think that's it. Really, if you can't seem to get it to work, log off, log back on, try again. You need that in the, as I said, in the webhooks. If this button is not available, relog. If the button is not available again, restart the server. You need that button to appear. When you open up Webhooks Manager, this button must be available. If it's not, then you can't build properly. And that's it. So you've got your thing. You don't webhooks are for this. If you've got Scanner chat mod on, you have to use Discord chat and do as I showed. Done. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's publish this video.